Alright guys, so today we can go through every single play and we're going to answer the question. Was the offensive line really that garbage yesterday, or was it the play calling? Because, to be honest, the offensive line, we got a pretty good offensive line. Orlando Brown, Volson, Teddy K, Kappa, and Jonah Williams. And first week they were kind of shaky. Second week they were really good. Third week very good. And now they were absolutely garbage yesterday. So I want to go through here and take a look at them and see every single play who was the problem. So we're going to be doing this every single week. We did this for week 1. We skipped week 2 and week 3, but I'm going to do this every week moving forward if you guys want to see it. But starting off right away, if our offensive line is a problem, we're going to do it. That's what I'm talking about, okay? So, first play, it's a run play. Actually, it's a play-action screenplay. Alright guys, today we're going to go ahead and break down how good our offensive line played yesterday. Every time our offensive line costs us a game, we like to go ahead and go through here and kind of break it down. They looked awful week 1, so we did an awful week 1 video, and now we're in week 4, and they played absolutely garbage. So let's go ahead and break this down, see what was the problem, who's at fault on the offensive line, or is it Brian Callahan, Zach Taylor? Is it our offensive play calls? So the first play here was a little bit of a play-action pass, and it ends up being a screen pass. Now, keep in mind, on screen passes, whether it's a running back, a wide receiver screen, tight end screen, the offensive linemen let the guy in so that they can, obviously not be in the way of the receiving guy. So whether it's a halfback or a tight end or a wide receiver, they let the guys in for that said reason, right? So let's just go ahead and watch this play. And you can see absolutely on this play, the guys just come right in. This guy goes down the field. They're supposed to be blockers, and it's a play-action pass. Bam, right there. Now, the tight end right here, I'm not sure who that is. That's Drew Sample. He does get destroyed on the play, which is not something you want to see because this left-hand side kind of does have to block a little bit. And you can see we have a double team right here with Volson and Teddy K. They got their guy. Kappa really is in limbo right here because he's going to be blocking down the field in the end here. And, yeah, Drew Sample, who's supposed to be a good blocking tight end, that's not a good blocking tight end. So the first play is actually okay with our offensive line, but absolutely dog water with Drew Sample, who we picked up this offseason, brought him back. It wasn't always the smartest idea, but we did it, and now we can see why that might not be that good of an idea. Alright, 2nd and 10. Oh, sorry. Actually, I think this is 2nd and 1 after that 9-yard screen pass. We do go to the run, and we did a lot of runs in this game, which I do like. I think we should actually said we should run the ball, but it actually was a play-action pass. Yeah, we started this game off very much play-action pass-wise. And you're going to see right here, and I know it's kind of a weird angle, but Volson's not supposed to be turned this way. I think what happened here was that Volson, you hiked the ball, right? Volson saw Teddy K getting destroyed on the play, which, yes, Teddy K got destroyed. So I think Volson thought, whoa, am I supposed to come over here and double team him? Kind of put myself in this situation right here to block for Burrow. And that's kind of what he thought about doing, but kind of stood there in limbo. And yeah, it was pretty dang bad. It ended up being that Joe just took off running here, exactly in the same hole that Volson kind of abandoned. Here, as you can see, Volson ended up here. And then it just ended up being he ran right through that hole and got some yards and got the first down on the play. But really, it came down to Teddy K getting absolutely destroyed on this play by 93. And then, Volson kind of being in limbo and not knowing what to do. And Joe Burrow had to take off running, which is not something, again, you want to see there. But now skipping forward to a 1st down and 10. Now at the 35-yard line. This is going to be a run play. I won't say run play, but then it could have been a play action. And right here, this is great blocking on the run. Drew Sample has his guy. We got some blocking down the field here for Teddy K. Volson over here. Kappa and Jonah. Actually, Jonah's right over here. Kappa in Teddy K right around here. This is actually... No, this is Teddy K. I'm not sure who this other guy... I think we have some tight ends on this play. But yeah, again, like I said, great run play. Great blocking down the field. I don't really love to look at run plays when it comes to blocking schemes, because at the end of the day, you know, a lot of it's very quick pace. So yes, obviously you want your offensive lineman to be able to run block. But at the same time, though, it's better for pass blocking to kind of break down. Run block you can break down, but not as much. I mean, you create the hole, running back hits the hole, but what if you create the hole and the running back messes up and doesn't hit the hole correctly? Then it's like, is that the offensive line fault? Is that the running back fault? Right? Kind of go into there. All right, so 2nd and 2 here. We go right back to the run here, and actually, thankfully, we did. Because you can see right here, 64, I apologize for the graininess, but 64 Kappa, actually, again, the guy runs right through him. Actually runs right through Kappa and Volson. Both of these guys got destroyed back-to-back, and you can see right here, I mean, Orlando Brown is not holding on to his guy at all. I mean, this is pretty much the whole left side of the offensive line just got mollywopped on the play, and there's nothing there. And then obviously it is a run play. It's more of a halfback draw play, but we get a big run on the play, but the offensive line, they got destroyed on that play. And we can see a better example right here. You know, Teddy K is like tackling his guy. Volson has his guy somewhat under control. Not really. If there was a play action pass, this would be bad. And Orlando Brown is getting beat on the play. So far, offensive line not looking too great in this game. You know, but again, this was the first drive, which was our only good drive of the game, in all honesty. So next play later, this is the 1st and 10 after that run play. It looks like Orlando Brown yet again is going to get beat here, or slowly getting beat here. So he has to get this ball out. But if you look at the receiving core, I mean, who you're throwing the ball to right here, right? Let's see. Orlando Brown gets beat. Joe Mixon is supposed to go out for a route, so he's not really blocking on this scheme. And again, who do you throw the ball here? You got to throw to T. Higgins. He's the only guy open. He's not open. He's not open. He's not open. You got to throw to T. Higgins here. And, you know, Orlando Brown's getting beat on the play yet again. I'll give credit to the rest of the offensive line. They actually did a pretty dang good job double teaming 93 here. Jonah on his guy, and then we have Kappa on his guy. But yeah, I mean, you got to throw it. And Orlando Brown does recover here very nicely. And that ends up stopping, you know, the guy from getting to Burrow. But Orlando Brown had a very sluggish game, man. Very sluggish game. So now 2nd and 1 here. I believe this is a run play. It should be a run play. This is a play this is a play you do a run play on. But it's actually a screen pass. So it's a wide receiver screen pass. And again, like I said, not really going to look too much into these because screen passes, the blocking are set up a little bit differently. I will say this was a very risky screen pass, as you can see, because this guy, so he comes in, obviously free blitzer, right? He goes right past him on purpose so they can get the blocking downfield. This almost ends up being an interception right there. That could have been intercepted. Very, very close to that. But again, like I said, it's a screen pass, so it's not much to talk about the offensive line. All right, first drive still. 1st and 10 after that screen pass. This is going to be a pass play here. And overall-wise, not bad. Orlando Brown has his guy. We got a double team here. We got a single here. And then we got, actually, double team here, single here. And then we got a tight end and a right tackle, Jonah, here. And overall, I mean, again, like I said, really the play you're going for here is this guy right here. Yeah, dude, this is pretty much the option, right? Because look at this play. Tyler's covered. This guy's double covered. Out of the backfield, Joe Mixon here. I mean, you could check it down. These are your two options here. And Burrow has time to throw the ball. It's one here, throw it to one of them. He throws it to Chase. Chase breaks the tackle, gets some more yards. Not bad. All right, next play later. We got 1st and goal here. Again, I think this is actually a run play. Yep, this is actually a run play, which honestly was not bad. I mean, good blocking overall-wise. It looks like, yeah, I'm going to, again, like I said, it's a run play. I'm not going to go too far into it. It wasn't the greatest run play of all time, but it was okay. All right, now we have 2nd and goal. This was actually when there was problems with the delay of game. Not on this play, but the next play. This was the almost interception on the play. So, starting off right away, we got Orlando Brown. He has his guy. It looks like Volson is kind of double. There's two guys right here. So it's one-on-one. Teddy K's in limbo because he has no one to block. So he's kind of just supposed to look around and see who he can pick up. In case there's a free blitzer, we have one-on-one. We have one-on-one. So this play is actually really good on the offensive line. No problem at all. So Joe had all day to throw the ball. And you hate when you see stuff like this. Trey Irwin is wide open. And listen, at the end of the day, you know, quarterbacks, they make their reads, right? They look down the field, they make their reads, and they don't always see what we see on the screen, okay? So you really can't blame quarterbacks too much for that. You know, we see more than they see when it comes to, like, you know, looking out their helmet. But he does try to throw the ball in here, right here to T. And I mean, it's hard to justify throwing this ball when Trenton Irwin is booty butthole naked and could literally start his own 401k company, startup company right here for a tutty. But offensive line played good, so that's all we're really caring about on this play. We're not really caring about the fact that that was awful and horrendous. But nonetheless, though, again, like I said, it ends up being an incomplete pass, which is very nice for us. And then I think this is Madden. I apologize. This is the next play, and this is the 3rd and goal, and they just couldn't get the play off in time. And they almost took a delay of game penalty, which is horrendous. And again, like I said, just stupid mistakes you don't want to be making here. But 3rd and goal here, guys. 3rd and goal. Now, look at what he does here. So, 3rd and goal, I believe this was a pass play. But when you see him go to the line like this, he's changing the play. He's changing the play, and I think he changes it to a run play. Now, I'm not sure why he changes this to a run play. The only thing I could think about is that they don't really have... They have some linebackers in the box right here. So the box, think of a box like right this, right? This is like where the box is right here. They have 1, 2, 3. 3 guys in the box, right? And they got 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5 people in the defensive line. So 5 defensive linemen, 3 players in the box right here. So you kind of, whenever you think about changing to a run play, a lot of times you got to look at and see, like, do you have a mismatch, right? Or do you have more guys than they have? So, like, for example, if a team's blitzing 3 people, right? And you have 5 offensive linemen and you're going to run the ball. Because if there's no one in the box, and let's say they're running, you know, 3 defensive linemen, all of these are they're playing quarters defense, which is pretty much just more DBs on the field. They're playing more DBs on the field, 2 deep safeties. You have all that green grass right here to run, right? This isn't... So they're not coming out... Let's say, for example, they come out of 4-4 defense. That's 4 linebackers, 4 defensive linemen. That is more or less what you don't want to run against. So this right here looks more or less like a cover 1 blitz. I'm trying to figure this out, though, because not cover 1. You have 2 deep safeties. I think it's just a single man coverage, I want to say. Honestly, on this play, I would probably... Okay, so the blitz is coming right here, right? You can see, I think it's a man coverage. Because you got man. And then, obviously, you know, you got your blitz is right here. The blitz is coming off the left. They're going to loop around here. So what Joe's thinking probably is, okay, if they loop around here, rerun in the middle here, and we go straight to the end zone. So again, like I said, not a bad play idea to change it. And overall, I mean, offensive lineman block good there. This video went to, from me, breaking down the offensive line to me trying to call plays now. Listen, Cincy, if you need me, I got you. Not good, but I'm here. Alright, 1st and 10 here, the second drive. This is just going to be a typical run play up the middle. Nothing too crazy special. We only get like 1 or 2 yards on this play. But here's the problem, right? 84. 80, that's not 84. Is that 84? Yeah, it's Mitchell Wilcox. Now, Mitchell Wilcox is not known as a blocking tight end. He's really not. He can be a blocking tight end, but he's really not known as a great blocking tight end. And he got destroyed on that play. Same thing with Drew Sample throughout this game. You're going to see is Drew Sample already, you saw, he got destroyed on a play. And now even more of him getting destroyed throughout this game. And again, it really sucks when we have one vertical threat tight end in Irv Smith. And obviously the backup tight end, you know, Tanner Hudson is a vertical threat now. And he didn't do anything in this game, by the way. He didn't really get open. But, all right, so 2nd and 3 here, end of the first quarter. This is your simple wide receiver screen pass. Now, this will be incomplete. Joe actually throws a really crappy pass here. Chase is wide open, but the problem here, right, and I think that's why he threw an incomplete pass. This guy right here, right? Because this guy right here off the edge, you can see if he throws that straight to him normally, this guy probably is going back to the house with a pick 6, right? Because Joe Mixon, in his credit, is trying to block this guy. But this guy's not dumb. He knows what Joe's doing. He knows where the ball's going. So because of that, he's trying to get pick 6 here. So he throws it off center and it ends up being an incomplete pass. Again, nothing to do with offensive lineman there. Really just great play by the Titans there. All right, let me see. Is this play not working? Hang on, guys. All right, 1 second, guys. All right, I don't know what happened there, but next play later, 3rd and 3 here. We need to get a first down. We need to continue this drive here. And again, we're at the 31-yard line. This is why our offense struggled so much, because in the first quarter so far, yes, offensive line was not the greatest, right? We definitely had some problems, but it wasn't the most horrendous thing ever in this first half. And in all honesty, I mean, we got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, pretty much 5 people always on this defensive line for the Titans, and they are blitzing us. They definitely are blitzing us here. So 3rd and 3, a crucial first down that we need. Orlando Brown has his guy. Volson has his guy. We have a double team right here with Teddy K and Kappa on their guys, and then we have Jonah on his guy. So I will say overall wise, this guy does push what's his name, push Kappa right back into Joe. And this was actually, this was not called, I don't think. This was called defensive pass interference, which gave us the first down. But the hands to the face, you can see clear as day right here. That's hands to the face. That was not called, by the way. But that's beside the point. So, Joe's waiting. Honestly, Joe is trying to get a first down here, because where you probably throw this ball is Chase right here. Chase is wide open, and Chase, if he catches it, he's going to break the tackle and get a first down. This is not open. Obviously, this is not open. This is not open. And I don't know what the heck T is doing here, but he's not doing anything. But as he's waiting longer and longer, yeah, the play breaks down. It really does. I mean, you can see Kappa. I mean, this is bullcrap. This was not called, by the way. Just a little quick tip here. This was not called. But all day to throw. I mean, Joe, again, I can't even blame Joe here. Nobody's open. Honestly, I'd say the only pass I would throw here, right, is watch this play, right? And this is difficult. But you hike the ball, right? Hike the ball, go, go, go. You got to throw it to the outside. Throw it to the outside here. Now, the problem is, there's a safety on that left hand, on that middle, right? There's a safety right here. But you got to throw that ball right here if you're Joe, because that is the only option open, because you kind of pissed away Jamar Chase's option down here. But again, this play, I would say, is on Joe. He has time to throw the ball. Yes, obviously the play breaks down and they do get to him eventually, but that's, that's football, right? You can't do it forever. So Orlando Brown here eventually gets beat, but I mean, Joe, you had probably 7 seconds to throw that football. You can't even break the offensive line on that play. That is 100% on Burrow. You can't even do that. But anyway, so 1st and 10 after the penalty. It's going to go ahead and be, I think this ends up being a run play, I believe. No, play action pass. So play action pass, you got 1-on-1, you got 1-on-1. It looks like 21. Yeah, 21 ends up becoming a free blitzer here. And he's kind of a delayed blitzer. But I will say Jonah is getting destroyed here. Jonah's getting beat on this play. And, yeah, I mean, Jonah is trying, but Jonah has 0 chance against this guy. Everyone else seems, for the most part, have their guy. And then we have a free blitzer coming in, which, honestly, I mean, no one's going to pick that guy up, let's be honest. It ends up being a complete pass, which ends up being an incomplete pass to T. Higgins. I thought that was actually a completion in real life, but it is what it is. All right, 2nd down and 10 here. It's going to be another play action, well, not play action pass, another shotgun pass. You see a lot of these plays are ran out of shotgun. The reason why is because you have more time when you run out of shotgun. You have more time with, and if your offensive line is banged up or there are any problems, you don't have to worry about being on the center. So this is actually another really good blocking play here. So we have Everyone here, for the most part, is blocked. Orlando Brown has his guy. We have single down here. We have double right here. That's actually not that bad. And this ends up being a pass down the field. And this one is caught by Jamar Chase on the left-hand sideline. But overall, really great play ball offensive line. It's not the greatest, but honestly, for how they've looked so far in this game, that's probably the best angle we're going to get. So I actually want to make sure. Did I skip too far forward? Oh, no. So this is actually interesting. So this was actually after the play was over. So after this play was over, after he throws this ball, Orlando Brown let go of his guy. Actually, yeah, Orlando Brown let go of his guy, and Joe took a smashing hit on the play. Jonah let go of his... Was that Jonah? Not Jonah. Kappa let go of his guy, and Orlando Brown let go of their guy at the same time, which allowed both of them to just fall right into Joe. Not really a fault of the offensive line there. More or less just, it is what it is. It's football. You kind of just, once the ball is thrown, you let go of your guy, and then they kind of just fall into him. On this run play, yeah, you can see, we got Kappa down the field here. Teddy K is getting destroyed on his guy. Jonah's getting destroyed on his guy. And I don't even know what Orlando Brown is doing there. Orlando Brown. Okay, so this is Orlando Brown. This is weird. So this is Orlando Brown. This is Bolson. This is Kappa. And then this is Jonah. So it is a mixed match of a problem on that run play. I feel like everyone just got out of place very quickly on the play. It was not working. Alright, so this one is the 1st and 5. This is after the 2-minute second quarter started. This is actually following a offsides penalty before the first quarter ended. So it's just a simple run play. A simple pass play, play action pass actually. And you can see this is actually what was the fumble / incomplete pass. And in all honesty, let's see. I will say one thing. Joe did drop back crazy far here. He dropped back crazy far. But I'm going to guess this was your typical blitz. Because this guy has him. You got Drew Sample in here blocking. You got Volson over here. You got Kappa. You got Teddy K. Actually, no, it's Teddy K and Kappa. Yeah, it's just a free guy coming in then. Yeah, really, it's just a free guy coming in at the end of the day here. Joe's trying to go deep. That's not going to work out. But everybody else is blocked for the most part, except for this guy, who's a free blitzer. He's a free blitzer off the edge, it looks like. So, yeah, because you got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think you got 5. I think you got one more guy in there, but it's, like, grainy a little bit. Ooh, actually? You could see it, yeah. So this guy who gets the bow in the end here, actually Jonah. It looks like Jonah got beat on the play and then kind of passed him off. Let me see. No, that's not Jonah. This is so weird how everything is, like, set up here. I'm trying to see whose fault it is. Did this guy come in late? Okay, hang on. So this is the guy we're talking about, right? Where was he pre-snap? Oh, he came in late. That's why. Okay. See, I was following the wrong guy there. Okay, so he came in late. This guy came in late as a late blitzer. He pretty much bluffed blitz and then blitzed. So he's just a late blitzer and he gets to Joe and then, yeah, okay. So that's really just a good blitz by them. I had to, like, really break that down and look at it because I was like, where did that guy come from? Yeah, it was just a late blitzer on the play, so not really an offensive line fault there. You could say, well, you got to pick him up. You already have all the responsibilities of picking up all the guys they have. It's really hard. Obviously it's really hard, but it's also, almost impossible to pick up a free blitzer coming in there. Why free blitzers are so effective and why you got to get the ball out quickly on free blitzing plays. Right here, though, it's a simple run play, and honestly, there was really nothing here. You probably should have just threw it to Jamar Chase on the pass here, because there was nothing there, though. And, it wasn't even Orlando Brown's fault there. You're running right into an offense, right into a defensive tackle, pretty much. All right, 3rd and 7 here. Let's see what this play is. This is going to be a pass play here. Some motion in the ocean for Tyler Boyd there. And right here, we got Orlando Brown covering his guy. We got Bam, cover, cover, cover. Okay, pretty good already. We can see, though, that this is starting to break down. A double team, Kappa and Jonah, on this guy. And this is starting to break down here. Now, you could make the argument, well, Joe has all day to throw the ball. And this ends up being a sack here. I will say they are, shoving the offensive lineman back into Joe here. But at the same time, you could say, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. He has around 4 seconds. Maybe a little bit more than that to throw that ball. So, 4 seconds. I mean, not 4 seconds. Probably like 3 seconds. I'm being stupid today, guys. I apologize. But, yeah, I mean, he has time to throw the ball. But, again, they're literally getting shoved back into him on that play. And that really comes down to what? I would say probably the right side, pretty much. I mean, everyone. No, the whole offensive line got shoved back into him. That was a horrendous play. I wanted to just count it like let the play run and then count seconds, but I kind of can't do that because NFL. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do that real fast, but I'm going to have to block the screen because the NFL is not going to want me to do that. Hang on, guys. Alright, so I'm about to block the screen real fast. I'm going to count it real time to see exactly how long that was to kind of get a general gist, okay? So, okay, I'm going to count it as you can see on the screen here for me. I had to block the play. So, once they hike the ball, I'm going to start counting. Go. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Barely 3 Mississippi. So, never mind. I take back my point. Barely 3 Mississippi before that ball, before the guy got to Joe. Like, barely 3 Mississippi. Okay. And yeah, they just got shoved backwards here, right into him. And Jonah and Kappa, man, they could not stop this guy all day. So I'm not surprised in any way that that was a problem there. Next play later is 1st down and 10 here. It's going to go ahead and be, this is actually later on in the game because obviously we punted the ball back to them. Got the ball back, they kicked the field goal, and now we're starting at our own 8-yard line. So this is a simple run play at the middle, and we actually do bust away a big run here. And again, a nice little hole brought up for our offensive lineman here, so that was actually a pretty good play. And again, just kind of taking a look at this and breaking it down, you can see that was an amazing hole brought up. Volson almost got beat on the play and almost let the guy get to the running back, but he was able to kind of hold him off, which is nice to see. Another run play up the middle, and another, not really going anywhere. I mean, it looks like kind of like the right side of the offense line kind of collapsed on this, and it kind of broke down that play. Let's skip this drive especially. We did run the ball a lot, which was actually pretty good because that was very efficient, but we just got away from that for some odd reason. 3rd down and 4 here, though. You got to throw the ball here, right? Got to throw the ball, and, I mean, the guy just came right in. Now, this was a, what's it called? Extra blitzer, so, again, this was a guy who was not picked up. He's a free blitzer. He comes in late, and he pretty much runs right through the middle of the offensive line and does get to Burrow, and Burrow just throws the ball away because of that. And you can see right here, we got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 offensive linemen. Actually, right now we have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because we also had a tight end in there. Which, if we hike the ball here, we can see Drew Sample blocks his guy. We got 96 who are going to go against these two. And then we have an extra 2 over here. And we hike the ball. He just comes right in. Nobody blocks him because he is free blitzer. On this play, you would like to see Drew Sample maybe, pick him up. But Drew Sample is also focused on where Tanner Hudson is right here on this guy. And again, like I said, this guy just comes right in. Everyone has their guy. We have double team here. You would like to see maybe Teddy K peel off and, go after him. But Free blitzer comes in, gets right pass, and gets right to Burrow yet again. And even on this play, I mean, you can see Orlando Brown gets beat on this play too. Orlando Brown gets absolutely mollywopped on that play too. So, it was ugly, man. It was very much ugly. And it was just... Like, this is why I said before, I said this in the video yesterday, there was no good takeaways from this game, man. There really wasn't. There's no way you can look at this game and say, well, you know what? This is what the good thing was in this game. Because right here, we had a play-action pass before halftime, right to Jamar Chase. And right here, you can see Jonah's getting destroyed on this play. Jonah Williams getting destroyed on this play. And we just pretty much throw an incomplete pass. And it actually gets bounced off the defensive lineman here. But, I mean, it's ugly, man. This was, like, in every way possible. I mean, you can see right there, the guy's going right through. Like, and there's not really any simple way to fix this, right, when it comes to offensive linemen. Because, obviously, you know, it is what it is. Like, you can't stop you can't, like, just cut all the offensive linemen. You signed Orlando Brown to this big contract for a reason, and this was just a game that they absolutely all collapsed. So right here, Jonah Williams, we have Orlando Brown, and we have Volson, we have Teddy K over here, Volson's over here. I think this might be the tight end. This is Kappa. We had a lot of plays where we had actually tight ends in there blocking too. 2 blocks, all good. All day to throw the ball, all day to throw the ball, all day to throw the ball, all day to throw the ball. That just got thrown away. Now, this play is kind of plays that I'm like, why aren't you just throwing to Jamar Chase? Jamar Chase is open down here. Burrow's looking to the right-hand side. Jamar Chase is wide open down here. This play, you have all day to throw the ball. And eventually, the guy gets past Orlando Brown and gets to Burrow. This is the type of plays I look at and say, yeah, that's kind of on Burrow there. Like, because there is a guy open, but it's all day to throw the ball, Joe. You got to get it out to somebody. I mean, there's no way with the receiving core we have, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, obviously Tanner Hudson right now, there's no way you can't get this ball out to somebody. I mean, I just can't believe that, like, mentally. Right here, you have blocking. Okay, that's okay. All day to throw the ball, and he checks it down Drew Sample for, like, negative 1 yard gain. Was there anyone open on this play? We can't see as much downfield. I mean, I guess right here, it's 3rd and 10. If you're going to check it down tackle, you're probably not going to get it, but it's better than throwing a 2 yard pass to nobody. Just throwing to these guys would be something. Maybe Trent Irwin could catch it and break a tackle. I mean, there isn't really much to talk about there, but still. This is the end of the first half. This is 1st down and 10. We got the ball back down 17-3. It's a play action pass here. And you can see, actually, is this a screen pass? This is a tight end screen pass, okay. But 2nd down and 3 after a tight end screen pass. This is going to be another pass play here. Jonah has his guy. Orlando has his guy. We got that interior protection right there. Not bad. All day to throw the ball. He checks it down to Jamar Chase across the middle. Great play call. Great play design right there. And it gets the guy open and it makes the play. Love to see it. Again, there's not many times to say that this game so far, but love to see it, man. Alright, next play later. 1st down and 10 here. It's going to go ahead and be, I think this is another run play. Yep, another run play. Goes absolutely nowhere. I mean, that line just kind of got... Look at this. You guys see this, right? This guy just going straight through both of our guys. I mean, you can't really run the ball when the guy goes straight through 2 of your offensive linemen. You got 2 offensive linemen in there to block, and they can't block. Don't know what else you can really do there. All right. This game was frustrating, man. 2nd and 9 here. So another pass play. This one, we got block here. We got block here. We got block here. This is actually a good pocket. That's a good pocket. And we check it down for 3 yards to Drew Sample, to Tanner Hudson. See, that's play call. That's play call. Because why are you checking it down? Why aren't we calling a play that gets open there? Right? They don't have the greatest secondary in the world, guys. They don't. All right, right here, Jonah has his guy, but you're about to see Jonah actually gives up on this play and loses his guy. Orlando has his guy. Everyone else has their guy here, though. And you can see the guy's going right around Jonah. Joe has to throw the ball right here. And he ends up throwing it 40 yards down the field to Tyler Boyd. Question is, could he have thrown it anywhere better on 3rd and 3? And I think, honestly, yeah, you check. I would say right here, check it down to Joe Mixon. There's no way Joe Mixon cannot get these yards. I don't care that there's two guys here. You're telling me Joe Mixon can't shove his way in and get this first down? Why do you throw the ball 40 yards? Look at Tanner Hudson fronting the screen. The cornerback, look at Tanner Hudson, right? Now, you might say that guy in the middle here, over here, is actually looking at him. But you can't see it because it's off the screen. But there's a guy right here who's going deep here. I mean, come on now. There's a guy down here, like... You got to do something here to call this. You can't... This is so ugly, man. Like, it's also the reading. Like, Joe reading the plays. And I know, again, like I said before, you know, at the end of the day, you know, you really can't blame... we see stuff on TV that, you know, they don't see in real life. And it's not easy to see what we see on TV, but still... So now this is the 3rd quarter. We didn't get the ball back after that last play until 4 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. That's our defense for you, guys. That's our defense for you. Our defense allowed a 11-minute field goal drive. We do a play action pass here. Got a block, got a block, got a blocks. And halfback good. Looking down the field. We complete it across the middle there. And that's going to be a completion. Okay, not bad. Offensive linemen look good on that play. I give them props for looking good at least. Right here, it's going to be all day to throw the ball. Block, block, block. Orlando Brown's getting beat on the play, though. Orlando Brown gets beat on this play. Again, eventually. We have Tanner Hudson wide open. We have this guy, probably looks like he's open. I don't know what the secondary cornerback situation is back there. And then over top, Chase is not open. So, Burrow steps up in the pocket, looks down the field. And he completes this one to Tyler Boyd. Orlando Brown got beat on the play, like I said before, and he ends up on the ground yet again. Ugh, man. All right. 1st down and 10 here, boys. 1st down and 10. Going to be another pass play. I mean, that's like a congested offensive line, let's be honest. Joe all day to throw it, looking down the field. Finds his guy. Gets a 1st down. 1st down and 10. Again, offensive line blocked very well last play. Okay. Jonah has his guy. I mean, that's all day. That's a screen pass, too. It's a screen pass that we just throw down the field to Tyler Boyd. Okay. Second half, definitely a lot better than the first half when it comes to, you know, offensive line play. I'll give them credit there. I mean, you might say, well, that's because the Titans weren't trying because they were up by 24 points. Yeah, you could say that. You could definitely say that. I would definitely agree with you there. I would 100% agree with you there. But it's 1st down and 10. Speak of the devil. Orlando Brown, man. Orlando Brown was getting destroyed all game long. All freaking game long. 101 has his guys, Orlando Brown. Guy goes right around Orlando Brown, gets the strip sack, fumble, and they get the ball back, and we lose possession because, again, Orlando Brown cannot block. All that money we spent on you, Orlando, all that money, what is this? This is not worth anything. All right, 4th quarter now because we didn't get the ball back to the 4th quarter. We're down 27-3 yet again. Okay. Here we go. And who was supposed to block this guy? Is this is a wide receiver screen pass. Okay. Oh, no, actually, it's a halfback screen pass to Chase Brown. And that really went nowhere. Okay. Yeah, that went really nowhere, but that's not really surprising on a halfback screen pass there. You let the guy go in, and then you throw it over top. This one is 2nd and 13 here. It's going to be another play, which is another screen pass pretty much here. That's the Joe Mixon, okay. And we started using our screen pass game, like, in the fourth quarter. That's a problem, right? Because we should be using this throughout the game. But anyway, though, 3rd and 4 here. Going to be a pass play here. Looks like Joe here tries to call a timeout, and they don't... Yeah, he tried to call... Look, he tried to call a timeout. They didn't give him the timeout here. That's kind of ironic, because we had 3 timeouts. But anyway, 3rd and 4 here. It's going to be a pass play. This one, he has his guys. They all have their guys. And Joe just throws the ball away. On 3rd and 4. I mean, line wasn't the greatest. Like, I mean, it wasn't the greatest, but they had their guys. I mean, they were getting beat. He's getting beat. But, like, he at least is holding their guys back, right? I mean, you got to throw it to somebody there. All right, 1st down 10 later in the game. 10:31 to go. This is going to be a pass play. No, it's going to be a run play. And that just gets shut down completely. Who gets beat on this play? It looks like just a free blitzer. I mean, there's no one really got beat on that play. Let's see. Oh, no, that was definitely Volson. Volson got destroyed on the play. Oh, no, that's Orlando Brown. Volson's up here. That's Orlando Brown who got destroyed on the play. Great. Oh, Orlando Brown, man. All that money, man. Right here, it's 2nd and 12 here. And Joe actually does have all day to throw it. Orlando Brown is getting beat over here. Volson is trying to block his guy. Completes the ball to Jamar Chase. 3rd and 3 here. Jonah's getting beat here. Everyone else has their guy. We end up completing the ball across the middle to Jamar Chase. Not bad. Actually, finally a good play. Alright, let's see offensive lineman here. 1st down 10 now. This is a wide receiver screen pass, so not really going to focus too much on the offensive line. 2nd and 5 here, and this was the collapse. Let's see what happened. That's hands to the face. This was not called, by the way. Hands to the face right here. Okay, who got beat on this play? Oh, Jonah got beat. Jonah got destroyed. Actually, Jonah and Kappa got destroyed simultaneously to allow this play to be a sack. Well, not a sack, but be almost a sack on the play. He ended up throwing the ball away pretty much. But, yeah, it was Jonah and Kappa. I mean, yeah, Jonah and the Kappa on the play. Alright, 3rd down and 5 here. Let's go, boys. 3rd down and 5. Okay. He throws the ball across the middle of Trent Irwin. I mean, that wasn't really that bad. I mean, it wasn't great offensive line play, but it wasn't really that horrendous. Alright, 1st down and 10. This is when we started just running the ball like crazy. Because I kind of feel like we just wanted to get out of this game. Like, you know what? This game's not going to go. This is when Joe even said in the press conference. This is when, like, we actually, like, knew, like, okay, this was when the game's kind of over, you know? But anyway, 1st down and 10 here. Another run play up the middle. Now, this ends up going really bad at the end here. I believe 2nd down and 6. Do we throw the ball here? I think we throw the ball on 3rd down and 4th down. So, 2nd and 5 here, right? Orlando Brown gets destroyed on the play, and the guy gets right to Burrow and sacks him. Orlando Brown got mollywopped on that play. Absolutely destroyed on that play. And they're not blitzing us, really. 1, 2, 3, 4 guys blitzing. A 4-man pass rush is not a blitz. And they go right through Orlando Brown and get to our quarterback. 3rd and 15 here. Okay. Blocking's actually pretty good. Looks like Hudson peeled off his guy to give to Jonah Williams. Ends up being a complete pass for 2 yards to Tyler Boyd. Nothing too crazy special there. 4th and 13. This is actually the play where Joe just takes off running. Why? Why don't you just throw the ball to him? The offensive line actually played pretty good here. They didn't play pretty bad at all.
All right.
And that's it, guys. So tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. Okay, listen. Oh my gosh. Orlando Brown sucks. Orlando Brown was a huge problem in this game. That's number 1, okay? Number 2, that's really it. Like, there's plays where Kappa and everyone else got beat, but no one got beat as much or on the same level as Orlando Brown in this game. For a guy we spent all that money on, gave all that money to, you know, brought him in expecting him to be the best player in the game, to see him play this bad is really, really disappointing. And it's not like this is the first game that he played kind of bad. He also played bad in week 1, too. He also played a little bit, you know, sluggish last week versus, I'm sorry, not last week, 2 weeks ago against the Ravens. So, it's ugly, man. It's ugly. But it is what it is, guys. It's part of football. You know, he's got to continue to go with the punches. We're 1-3 now. We got to step it up and get right back to work. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.